Greetings, everyone. My name is Micki Josi. I'm your instructor for this online math class here at PCC. I wanted to take a moment to walk you through the very beginning. This is going to be a part one, and then in part two, I'll go over the individual modules. So when you log into D2L, the first thing you're going to see is the announcements section. Every week, I will be posting several announcements about upcoming information, assignments, deadlines, any kind of clarifications. Over here, you'll see my contact information with my email, and I do check it probably way too often. There's a link here to our online textbook, which you can use online, and it has all of the videos that you'll be using to learn the math in this course. And then here is a link to my office hours and when those office hours happened. And then you have a link to the PCC Tutoring Center, which is a wonderful resource, especially for those students in an online class. You can meet with tutors virtually and in person, and they're almost there around the clock. This is a free resource, and so I encourage you to take advantage of it, especially because many private tutors will charge upwards of $100 an hour. Below that, you'll see the calendar with several upcoming deadlines. And then below that is the student help desk. So if you're having any technical issues at all, I encourage you to call them. They also do have a website and some hours, and you can use the chat as well. Now, especially because in this class, it's really important that you're able to submit one PDF that has multiple pages. All of your assignments will be submitted that way. So if you're struggling at all with that technology, I encourage you to reach out to the student help desk. Let's see here. From here, you have the nav bar at the very top. And so we'll just go ahead and take a little tour of this. Most everything you can find here in content. If you want to go directly to assignments or the discussion, that's fine, but these are also linked within content, and that's a little bit more of an organized way since it will kind of have a checklist for you. You'll be able to access your grade. I try to update grades regularly, and then there's also this great Pulse app that can give you notifications on your phone when things are due and when you have assignments graded. But this has all of the grade items, and then you'll start to be able to see your grade populating there as well. You have a link to tutoring, and then for quizzes, this is actually going to be the place where our virtual exams, we will be taking 3 proctored virtual exams in this class. So let me walk you through content. And so in content, you have at the very beginning of content, let's see here, you have the table of contents, you have getting started with D2L. This is if you've never used D2L before. If you're pretty new to PCC, all PCC credited classes are using D2L. So if you've used it before, you can skip this part. Here's the information on that Pulse app I was mentioning. And then if you're new to online learning, you might do PCC's Introduction to Online Learning. Okay, and this is going to be a tour of how online learning works. Specific to our course is the course overview, which starts with the land acknowledgement and then everything that you'll need to understand how the course works. So it has information, introduction, outcome. This is information about me. There's a packet. Now the packet, you are welcome to download and print it, or maybe even use it as a PDF on a tablet if you're taking notes on a tablet, or you can write the problems out on your own paper. But this goes along with the lecture notes. Okay, then you have the course information video. It's basically what you're watching right now. The syllabus, the course calendar, and information about proctored exams, and then some other links here as well. The syllabus, it's really important that you read this over carefully because this is going to talk you through basically how the course is run, as well as grading criteria, so how things are graded. And you'll also see in here information about our proctored exams. So if you go down to proctored exams, There's a guideline for how you'll set up for those exams to take them at home. If you can't meet these criteria for taking them at home, you're always welcome, or let's say you can't attend the times that I'm giving them, you're always welcome to reach out to me and we can set that up for you to take it in person or virtually proctored with the testing center if you're not able to do that. From here, you can always navigate using these arrows too. So if you arrow to the next one, this is the course calendar that also gives you information on the flow of each module. It also gives you that information on the proctored exams once more, since that takes up a large part of your grade. And then each module and those dates. Okay, we do have 3 assignments due by Wednesday of week 1. That's your introduction post on the discussion board, web work orientation, and then a survey. And then I'll show you where you can find all of the information on the modules. Okay, so if you go back to course overview, you can look through all of these details, including our free online textbook, which has all the video links. Okay, so let's look at Module 0. In Module 0, as I mentioned, PCC has a no-show policy. This is because sometimes students sign up for a class that they don't really intend to take, or maybe they did it by mistake. So we have to make sure that you're really interested in taking the class, and this gives you a chance until Wednesday to make sure that this is the right fit for you. Right here, I have an introductory survey. So you'll click on this and you'll answer these questions. This is basically a Google form. Okay. And then the next thing is, again, you can navigate with the arrows to the next item, which is a discussion. And it'd be great if you want to include a picture of yourself, you know, make it personal. And with the discussion board, I really rely on students to work with each other, because this is what emulates the group work experience of the in-person class. Since we're not having in-person meetings at all in this class, it'd be a great way for you to interact with your classmates. And so I do rely on you to read each other's and respond to each other's posts there. And then the next one is web work, and this will take you to web work. You'll be automatically enrolled in this as an external learning tool, but all of your grade will come back and automatically come back into D2L. So if you look here at the problems, it's going to give you some instructions on how to input your answers. You can also email me directly from WebWorks. So you don't have to take screenshots. Anytime you have an issue, you can go ahead and click on Email Instructor, and then it will allow you to compose an email to me. It actually sends me a direct link to the problem that you're working on. So that's really nice. If you come back to assignments, you'll see that you have an assignment for each section. And another feature of WebWork, if you click on a problem, okay, if you're stuck on that problem, you can always click Show Me Another, and in Show Me Another, it should usually give you the answer. Actually, it's not giving you the answer for this one, but sometimes that will give you like a guideline to basically see a setup of how you can actually solve this problem. Let me see if I can get that on a different Show Me Another. Show me another. Well, usually I see that it has the answers there, but anyway, maybe some of them are set up differently than others. So here it also has my email address again, and then a link to the tutoring center. So once you complete module 0, then you're going to be good to go. Now, this is a recommended review in Module 0 because you're skipping into intro algebra and skipping over pre-algebra. It might be good to review negative numbers, especially working with negative numbers is probably about 90% of the issues that students have in the algebra class. And then also, of course, we're going to want to review working with fractions. Order of operations is important, and there's also a link to the textbook. So the textbook has all of these same videos as well. Each section that you work with will have video links and actual practice problems to try. So reading over the textbook is a great practice. I'm going to show you more about Module 1 in the next video. But welcome to this class. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you this term.